Welcome everybody to Austria for round 1 of the B28 World Formula Championship here. This is stop-motion Formula racing, so if you like that, you should like this. As the rules work here, Q1, Q2, and Q3, with 2 drivers being eliminated after each session. Here comes Pierre Gasly then to start the first lap. It's a good first sector, but he's the only driver that has taken the first sector so far. So Pierre Gasly will set a benchmark of a 10.6 for the rest of the drivers here in Q1. We have Arvid Lindblad getting ready. He has a bit of a snap coming out of T1 into that second sector. It's a yellow, and Arvid Lindblad way off the pace, 11.8 for Lindblad. Ollie Behrman in the Haas. What can he do? Can he get close to Pierre? Purple sector 1, good for Behrman. Go to sector 2, and it's a green. So Ollie Behrman goes to P2, 10.9 for Behrman. Gabriel Bortoleto, what can he do in the kick? Sauber goes for a 3.5. Fastest in the first sector. Fastest in the second sector. Bortoleto's flying. It's a 10.4. Or 10.04, sorry. What a lap from Bortoleto. That puts him P1. Carlos Sainz in the Williams with a green sector 1. Into sector 2, and it's another green. So Sainz should see his way. Above Behrman and Lindblad, he is completely safe. And we'll be moving on to Q2. Max Verstappen now into sector 1. 3.7. He's close to Gabby. And after sector 2 and 3, 10.2. 2/10 away from Bortoleto. Not bad. Russell had a wiggle coming out of the final corner to start his push lap. It's a yellow sector 1 as we go into sector 2, but it's a purple. He makes up for it in the middle. George Russell P3, a 10.4 for the Mercedes driver. Lando Norris. Now, what can he do in the McLaren? Theoretically, one of the faster cars. It is a green sector 1 and sector 2. 7.43 at sector 2, and it's a 10.6 in the end. Same time as Pierre Gasly. So that means Oliver Behrman and Arvid Lindblad are knocked out in Q1. Lindblad with an 11.8, Behrman with an 11.9 as we get ready for Q2. So, as we start Q2, Carlos Sainz starts us off here, and he will be setting the benchmark for the other 5 drivers in Q2. 7.4 in the second sector. He had a lockup, though, and it's a 10.97. That's the lap time that made Ollie Behrman get knocked out of Q1. So Carlos Sainz definitely at risk, I would say. Lando Norris, green in the first sector. So down on Carlos Sainz time. 7.5 in the second. Lando Norris gains time in the final sector. 10.95 by 0.02 of a second going ahead of Sainz. Gasly sets another purple. He was flying in Q1 before Bortoleto took his lap time away. And it's a 10.0 for Pierre Gasly. That should see him safely through to Q3. George Russell now. What can you do in the Mercedes? It's a green sector 1. Russell sector 2. It's a very good sector 2. And George Russell to the line. Only a 10.2. I really thought that was going to be a better lap from the Mercedes. And see what Verstappen can do in Q2. It's only a yellow sector 1 for the Red Bull. He's going to have to find some time in the other 2 sectors. Verstappen's down on time, and Verstappen will be knocked out in Q2 with an 11.0 as his lap time. Now we go to Gabriel Bortoleto. Purple, sector 1. Purple, sector 2. Bortoleto has been flying this qualifying session, and he gets into the 9 seconds with a 9.9. But Max Verstappen knocked out in Q2, P6. Carlos Sainz also knocked out, P5. We are getting ready for the pole position shootout here for Q3. Here we go then. Q3. Norris will be setting the benchmark for the drivers. 3.6 after the first sector. 6.8 after the second. And Norris gets a 9.55. That's a great lap time from Norris. That'll be hard to beat. What can the Mercedes do for George Russell? He's down on Norris in the first sector. And the second sector, this will probably not be pole. No, 3/10 off for George Russell. Pierre Gasly, what can he do? He was flying in Q1 and Q2, just not fastest. Purple sector 2, he's in it. And Pierre Gasly goes to provisional pole. The only man that can stop him is the man that was P1 in Q1 and Q2. Can Gabriel Bortoleto do it? Purple sector 1 for Bortoleto, but it's only a green sector 2. Bortoleto will miss out by a 1/10 of a second. Pierre Gasly on pole for round 1 in Austria. Let's look at the results. Pierre Gasly, P1, Bortoleto P2, Norris P3, Russell P4, Sainz P5, Verstappen P6, Berman P7, and Lindblad P8. I can't wait to get to round 1 in the race. So subscribe if you want to keep up and know when that race releases. And until then, I will see you next time.